Thank you for joining me for yet another unboxing video. And today we have the board game Golem Arcana, the base game set. Game changed. The Great Khan is dead, plunging the world of Aritsu into total war as the Khan's heirs square off against outsiders and each other for control of his shattered dominion. The combatants' most fearsome weapons are golems, magically animated behemoths created and piloted by powerful sorcerers. Now it's your turn to take control of a golem army to fight for the honor of your liege. Golem Arcana is a digitally enhanced miniatures board game powered by the Tabletop Digital Interface (TDI) stylus. Golem Arcana combines the social and tactical joys of the tabletop with the ever-evolving dynamics of online gaming to deliver an experience that is rich yet fast-playing and accessible. The Golem Arcana software application running on your smartphone or tablet referees your game and automatically takes care of record keeping. No more need to look up rules and charts. Want more information on a playing piece or want to activate one of your golem's abilities? Just tap the appropriate piece with the TDI stylus. New digital content is regularly downloaded to your device to keep the game fresh and unpredictable. Gives you a little table of contents. You must have a compatible mobile device, smartphone, or tablet to play Golem Arcana. This game, again, was released. Let's see, we have a year on here. This game was released, we'll get that, in 2014. There it is, by Harebrained Schemes. For more information, go to www.harebrained-schemes.com. All right, so let's crack this bad boy open and see what kind of goodness we have on the inside. I've heard very mixed reviews on this game. I picked it up on Facebook Marketplace for $10, and then I had to pay for shipping on top of it. I've heard mixed reviews about this. I saw some of the maps that were included and some of the figures, so I said, you know, for that price, so ultimately it cost me $5 for the game and like about $12 for shipping. So for $17, I said, let me give it a whirl and see whether it's a good game or not. Again, this game is for ages 14 plus, takes about 30 to 90 minutes players. 30 to 90 minutes to play, and it's for 2 players. And this is the base game. And I'm not even quite sure if expansions are available or if this game is still available for sale. Not quite sure. So there's Golem Arcana. Quick start and lore. Okay, we read that in the back. That's a little fluff on it. Best of both worlds, Golem Arcana app. You go to golemarcana.com/app and you get it there. Getting started, create your HBS account. What's in the box? Preparing the playing pieces. The TDI stylus, which I can show you right here. Instead of showing a picture, I have it here. We can show the stylus, what that looks like up close. You pull that out and get started with that. So there you have that. Put that back there for a minute. And using a stylus. My father, who I haven't spoken to you guys about him much, but my father, was in construction management for many, many years, and he was a head estimator. And he used a stylus when a digital board first came out back in the late 80s, early 90s. I used to go visit him at his office, and he would be using a stylus to do takeoffs for blueprints and stuff like that. He stopped using it because his math skills were much higher than what that was, and he used to get to be able to do the takeoffs quicker by hand versus using the stylus. But he was showing me a couple times how to use it, and it was interesting. So now it gives me an opportunity to use some of those skills that he gave to me way back when for this new board game. So preparing the TDI stylus, using the stylus, using the control card, so it's the reader, different ways that you would hold it and use it. All right, playing the game, Golem cards. That's how the cards are set up. Then we've got the combatants, your army, Arcanum Durandi, Arcanum Gudana, sorry, Arcanum Rugal, and Arcanum Zekia. Victory points in endgame. So victory point says here, each Golem Arcana scenario specifies the conditions under which the game ends and how the players accumulate victory points, often by destroying enemy golems. When the game ends, the player with the most victory points is the winner. This is just a start. You have golems, you have knights, you have ancient ones, and you have relics. So then the Khan, the death of Khan is the wheel on which this world spins. The blood greases its turning. You got the Khan, forces arrayed. And you've got the Gudana Dominion, what is said. So I'll give you a little background fluff about that. The Golems of Arcana. The Golems of Arcanium Gudana. So you got the Sand Lion, the Demon Lash, you've got the Dune Viper, the Grappling Death, the Devil Yin, the Blood Chandelier, and the Kali Colossus. The Clarity of Rules. So again, they're showing you the different figures that go. I'm not sure if all these figures are included in this set, which it does not look like it, but they have lots of different expansions that came out over time. Arcanium Durante, so you got the Jeweled Harpy, the Vigilant Cential, you've got the Fire Ram, the Blazing Dervish, the Winged Preserver, the Growling Phalanx, and the Jagra Colossus. And then you have the Mercenary Kings. Whom do you serve? In the Golems of Arcanium Rugal, you got Harn Blight, you got the Neurotic Fencer, Plague Bringer, Corpse Collector, Carrion Raptor, Bone Fiend. All right, that's great. Then you have the Golems of Arcanium Zekia. You have the Bramblehorn, the Creeper, the Wood Guard, Thorn Beast, the Wildwood Dryad, the Fen Lord. It closes out with this information back here. And then has a map of all the Ritsu and all the lands of who owns what. Gudana Dominion. All right, so there you go. That's your rule book. That is your stylus pen. Looks like you have some dice in here. So let me get those out first. So you got two 10-sided. You got some percentile dice, which goes up to 100, and 1d10. So that would be a 72. So there's your dice there. So we got a package here. Two unopened packages. So let's open these up. If you have some, do a control card, enter dice rolls. Ancient Ones, Armies, Map, Select, and Turn. So that's a control card. So okay, so we got that. So it's two separate things. Both are the same. Enter dice rolls. And there you go. Your selection of your control cards. So you get two of those. It appears. Some tokens that you have to punch out. Very, very thin paper. Very, very thin. You can tell how good they are. If they pop them back in, they stay in place. No popping back in here. Pops right back out. So you got, here's 3 sets of these. Front and back are the same in all those. So it looks like you get 6 tokens there. Again, they're very, very thin. You have 6 tokens that say blessing on them. Curse on the other side. So it's either a blessing or a curse. You have your character cards. The Dune Viper. Again, all this information is explained to you in the core rule book. So his defense must be 8, his offense is 12. How far he can walk. Type of damage he can do is spiked volley and slippery strike. On the back, it gives you all the keys. It says the Dune Viper weaves unpredictably as it slithers across the steps, granting plus IO dodge while in open terrain. You got spike volley and slippery strike. So all the cards are set up the same way. So you can be the Winged Preserver, the Jeweled Harpy, the Fire Ram, the Devil Jin, and the Sand Lion. So those are options that you have for this game. So you have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 characters that you can play in the game. And then you have these, which I'm not quite sure what these are used for. We'll open up and take a look what's inside. Not quite sure what those are used for, but they're like they're plastic pegs of some sort. They all appear to be the same. There they are. But that's included as well. Not sure what those are used for. Once again, we will consort with the rule book to figure out what that stuff is for. All right. You also have some, it looks like some stickers here. Maybe those are flagpoles. That would make sense. Yep, there you go. Yeah, these are definitely decals. Yep. All right. So it appears that maybe these are for flags. Yep, that's what I'm going to assume those are for. Okay. Put that on top over there like that. So these are some of the things that you get inside the box. Then you also get a bunch, really a large bunch, or I should say a large quantity of game tiles. So this is your first tile, the 3x3 grid, which is a total of 9 squares. Now these are pretty big squares compared to other maps that I've shown you or tiles that I've shown you for other games. These are quite large. And they're quite thick as well. So I'm wondering if there's, with the stylus, there's something inside the cardboard there that it picks up on that you can identify. I'm not sure on computer or not sure, but these are really nice thick tiles, I gotta tell you. They bend up a little bit, but they're really nicely done. Rough terrain and all that stuff like that. It's very cool. Very nice. Very nice tile. Again, some more terrain tiles. Almost like a jungle land, which is really cool. Okay, so that's your second tile. A massive statue in the middle. That's really cool. I like that too. Got some water, some grasslands, palm trees. Looks like you got some casks and barrels down there. Oh, there you go. You got a destroyed one there. Looks looks like the arm's broken there. This one looks like that's the complete one, and the one that gets destroyed, that's what's left over possibly. All right, that's very cool. Okay, so there you go. That's another board. Another board. Again, the terrain is it's really well done. Really, really thick. Very, very high quality board. Very, very nice. Nicely done. Got a couple more of them. Here we go. You can lay it down in a myriad of ways. Very cool. And we'll flip that over. Again, got some water, some open areas, some nice details on it. Looks like some trees were knocked down. Something was left for dead and turned into a skeleton over there. Some remains. Then we flip it to the other side. Some difficult terrain, some water, some mountains. Very cool. Last but not least of the tiles. Really digging, really digging these tiles. Very, very cool. Very, very, very large. All right, there you go. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 double-sided tiles. So in this plastic tray, you get all the different figures. So you get the 6 character choices. I'm going to move that to the side. Let's take this out of the way for a second. So you've got what we call the sand lion. It's got the hamstring. It's got a bite. So everything's listed on the base there for you. Again, these are golems, and you have your, in the top you could see you have your magician who is running the beast, owning the beast. So that's one of them. Nice quality, nice painting. I love the fact that you get a game and you have some cool looking pre-painted miniatures. It's always good. And obviously this is the one, you know. So I'm just curious about how this is all going to work with all the. So that's your sand line. I'll put that card back over here again. You have your Devil Jin. Put him back in. So there he is. That's his card that goes with him. Again, lots of nice detail on the figure. Decently painted, as they would say, it's painted to a tabletop standard. It's not the best paint job you've ever seen, but it definitely pops on the board. And it's going to be fun and easy to use, so it's very, very cool. It's an oversized character. So if you're wondering size comparison wise, yeah, these are pretty good size models. So as you can tell, this one compared to that one is a huge height difference. And again, the card for this one here, just real quick, just so you see it, that's this creature right here. So that's those two. We're going to move on to the next creature we have right here, and this appears to be the Jeweled Harpy. Yes, it looks like that looks like the jeweled harpy. Yep, jeweled harpy. It says it right there. Got the blue colors to it. It's got buffeting wings. It's got claws. Got a rider on the back of it, as you could tell. There it is. So as you can tell, those are some of the smaller characters. Okay, so we got, that's the jeweled harpy. Then we have the Dune Viper, which looks like this. Again, the colors of the paint don't necessarily match what's on the card, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. Again, well-constructed miniature. Very cool looking. So we got right there, it's got its name again over here. We got the Dune Viper right there. It's got spiked volley, slippery strike. There you go, it's got tube movement. All right. And that's pretty cool. Like the tail like that. And the rider on top. Very cool. Then we also have the fire ram. That's him, the fire ram. So get your fire ram right there. Again, very cool. He's got the blue on him as well, so I'm wondering if they're the same team or not. I'm not sure. Looking for his rider. Oh, he's got the driver is down in front versus being up top. So that's very cool. I like that figure a lot. So what is his powers? Let's see. He's got the fire ram. He's got fiery shrapnel, and he's got blast. Very cool figure. Again, does it match up to the card perfectly? Not necessarily. The colors seem to be skewed, but I do like the way he looks. Really, really cool figure. So he'll go over to here. And last but not least, now the packaging, I just want to show you this real quick. The packaging, as you can hear, very crunchy, not the best of quality, broken into pieces, parts of it. Now again, we'll figure out the piece popped and broke, so this tray is not by far something to be kept with the box. You can just chuck that in the garbage once you're done with that. So there's this character. This is the best looking character to me. This is the Wing Preserver. That is an awesome looking figure. Massive wings in the back. Driver up top again. Huge. Weapon in its hand. So we've got here the Winged Preserver. Again, he's got this stumbling quake. He throws lightning bolts. He's got a scythe. Got the wings. Let's see. He flies. Movement is 2. There you go. So it appears you have 3 with the blue marking. I'm assuming that's for one team, and the red is for the other team right there. And this card goes here. So this is everything that's included, and this concludes our unboxing of the board game Golem Arcana. Again, this is for ages 14 plus. It lasts about 30 to 90 minutes, and for 2 players. Brought to you by the good people at Harebrained Schemed Games. As always, thank you so much for joining us for this unboxing video. It's truly appreciated. If you enjoyed this video, you can always give us a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Also, you could hit that subscribe button. This way you're kept up to date as to any time release new content to the page. As always, thank you so much for joining us. Be safe, be well, enjoy the remainder of your day, and we'll catch you on the next unboxing video.